Hi guys, today I'm grooming Max, so I thought I would show you how I do his paws. And I'm not really doing much to the legs. Put your leg down. But there are some areas like right here that are a little bit longer than the rest that I'll trim up just with scissors. I got a comb, scissors, my thinning shears, and toenail clippers. And I use my clippers for the back area. I go about an inch up the pad area and this little pad up here. I go in between there with the clippers so the hair isn't really long, so it doesn't pick up dirt as much. Okay. First thing I do is kind of comb the hair. His hair isn't really that long. Max, you gotta cooperate. And I kind of take my scissors. I hope that's showing. It's kind of difficult to film. Take my scissors and go around the paw. I do not cut above the toenail. I like the hair to cover up the toenail. Go around the sides. And then I take my comb and comb some of the hair up between the toenails. And I take my thinning shears and just kind of thin out the hair on top. Being careful not to cut too much so it doesn't show the toenail. Okay, then I'm going to take the clipper and I'm going to clip the area between, let's see, this pad right here, this little pad, and the top pad of his paw. I go down at first and then right by the pad, I go up just a little bit, get that hair off the pad there. And then with my scissors, this long hair by that pad up there, I don't even know what you call that. I just kind of take, I don't cut it all the way around it, but I take my scissors and just cut a little bit of that so it's not so long. And then underneath on the pad, I just use my scissors. I pull the hair up as much as I can. I don't use clippers on this part. And I use my scissors and cut the hair in between the toes. I don't put my scissors down like this and go in the pads. I just do it right on top. It's kind of an awkward angle to show on my camera since I'm doing this by myself with no help with the camera. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I got this paw done. Like I said, his hair wasn't too, let's see if I can get him to just put them close together. You don't want to you don't want to put your paws down close together? All right, this one's a little bit more neatened up, not as floofy. Let me see your paw. And then this is what I was talking about. This pad up here. In between there, I kind of shave right in between these two, this top pad and this little pad. I use my clippers and shave that hair down a little because it picks up a lot of dirt. Boy, you're really being difficult, aren't you, Max? Let's see if I can get in between his legs. And I just cut up the hair. Oh, it looks like I missed a little bit right there. Clean up the hair in between the toes or the pads with the scissors. This is very difficult to show on camera. That's why I haven't done this video. It's kind of hard to explain. And then I just kind of trimmed up the leg hair. I didn't do much to it because it wasn't that long. trimmed it up with my scissors. Right here I could get a little bit more. See that little hair there? Just kind of take my scissors. Let's see. See if he'll hold still. Just kind of snip it to even it out. That's how I do the legs. I just use my scissors and I pull the hair out and I'm gonna trim it up, make it look pretty. If I was going to shave them down like for the summer, I would just use my clippers and just kind of go with the way the hair grows and cut the legs. And then whatever whatever the clippers can't get, I use my scissors to trim it up. And you can use your thinning shears to thin it out. Max has really straight hair where my other dogs have curly hair, so I have to use the thinning shears to thin it out. Let's see. Sorry, I saw a spot I wanted to get. But that's how I do it. I'm gonna hurry up and do the toenails for you. Okay, now I'm gonna do Max's toenails, which I use these type of toenail clippers. I suggest these kind if you've never cut toenails before. They have a little metal piece on the back. Mine's broke because I've used them so much. But it's a metal piece that goes behind where you insert the toenail. So you can't cut too much off. Mine's broke though. I don't know what happened to them. Let's see. Yeah, it won't stay. But I kind of know how far back to do my dog's toenails. It's kind of hard to explain. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do this. My dog's nails, besides Mozzie, who has a couple clear nails in the back on his back paws, my dog's toenails are black. And I saw a diagram on a Facebook page that once you start cutting the nail, you'll start to see a little white, oh, I don't know what you want to call it. In the middle of the toenail, it's white. And when you start to see that with a black ring around the white, you know you're getting close to the quick. I'm going to try to find a picture of it to put at the end of this video. But I kind of know how far back to go with my dog's nails. I don't know. My dogs like to pull. You got to be very careful and patient. I just do a little bit at a time. And when I know when to cut my dog's toenails is when I start hearing them clicking on my wood floors. Max's nails grow really long and really fast. No. It's kind of hard to see how far back to go because every dog's toenail is different on how far back you can go. See how hard he wants to fight me? But as long as their toenails aren't touching the ground where they're clicking, that's far enough. That's as far as I go. You also would want to have some of this on hand in case you do get the quick and they start to bleed. It's a blood stopper because it will bleed and bleed and bleed. Because when I first started clipping their nails, I got Max on accident. And it bled and bled and bled. So this stuff is a must, just in case something happens. So anyway, I'll try to get a picture of that diagram and insert it at the end of this video. I hope this video helped you guys some. It's hard to explain on nails, and at least for me, I'm not a professional groomer. So it's kind of hard to explain the ways I do some things. It's just because I just know how to do it because I've been doing my dogs. But if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. But let me know if this video was helpful and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.